Hi everyone, I am Mike and I'm on vacation, so today's video is going to be short. Harley-Davidson has dropped another teaser about the next Sportster model that's going to be released, and that date is going to be April 12th, so it's only a few weeks away. Now, I've talked about this bike in depth in 2 other videos, so if you want to know more about the bike and what my predictions are, I'll leave a link in the description or the comment down below, and there'll be cards for it at the end of this video if you want to watch those to learn more about the bike. I'm not going to repeat everything from those videos in today's video. We're going to keep it short for those of you that have already watched those. Let's take a look at this 19-second clip. After it plays, we'll tear into the video and the clips of the bike. I did find one interesting thing that we'll talk about afterwards that is new from what I've seen in the past. All right, this first clip shows the rear cylinder and part of the seat. And one thing that I noticed difference here is it appears the seat has a smooth texture. In previous clips, it looked like it was a tuck and roll pattern, so that could be a possible change. Also note, in this picture, the exhaust pipe coming from the rear cylinder is pointed down and back. That's going to be something we're going to discuss in a second. This next clip doesn't really reveal anything to me. I didn't spot anything that I could really be sure was anything other than that they've put some Harley-Davidson branding on the cylinder head. This is the front cylinder head. Now, shot 3 confirms some of the things we've seen before. This is the rear cylinder head again and part of the tank and seat, but we can see part of that oval, or actually I believe it to be round, air cleaner. And so you can see that in this. In this image, we can see the mag wheel in the front and still a single disc brake. In the next image, we see the mag wheel in the back, and we can see the outline for the exhaust for the muffler, so it doesn't look like anything's changed there from what I've seen in the past. Now, at this point, Harley shows someone doing a custom exhaust, and they're wrapping the exhaust forward and around the front of the case area. That's kind of like the style of the exhaust on the Fat Bob, and so, you know, maybe that's got to do with the fact that they're titling this video, I think it's expression of instrumentation, probably hinting at the customizability of this platform, this new Sportster platform. The old Sportster platform was highly customizable. It's been around for 65 years, so there is all kinds of aftermarket support and custom parts for it, and you can really do some really unique customization and mods on that platform because of all that availability of aftermarket parts. And I think they're hinting that this platform, they expect to have that same kind of, you know, environment in the future. I'm sure it's not going to have tons of aftermarket parts right out of the gate because it's a Revolution Max engine, but I do think that they're intending for it to have that same kind of customizable feel that the traditional Sportsters had. Now, this shot was the one I found most interesting. Again, we see the air cleaner, we see Harley branding on it, we see the tank. What I noticed right away is you'll see a black outline of the Bar and Shield logo on the front of the tank. Now, because that's black, and it's obviously a different color than the tank is, that leaves me to believe that this tank is going to be gunmetal gray. So I think what they're showing us here is gunmetal gray. I don't think it's the red we've seen in the past. So, and I expect them to do vivid black. So I think we have at least 3 colors we can count on: vivid black, gunmetal gray, and I think there's a red line red. The question will be whether that red line red's a special edition or something, or if that's just an upgraded color option. But the previous videos have teased red, so I think that's coming. In the last clip, they show us the reveal date, April 12th. They have a guy kind of working on the front end of a bike. I can't even tell if it's that bike. Everything's out of focus in it. But I just kind of wanted to wrap up here by saying, again, this bike's going to come in red. I don't know if that'll be a special edition possibly, but I think it's just going to be red, gunmetal gray, black. Maybe we'll get some other color options. They haven't shown us yet. I can tell you, a few weeks ago, I saw an image of this bike ready to ship. This bike is ready to go. I think the April 12th date's going to come out, and this bike's going to be released, will be available in dealers by the end of the second quarter, if not immediately. So that's going to be awesome. That'll be good. It'll be good for their second quarter financial numbers, which I've said all along is when they were going to announce this thing, was the beginning of the second quarter. They'll steal another news cycle. They'll get some more press. maybe a boost to the stock prices for a few days, that kind of thing. It's a good game plan by Harley Davidson. There's been a lot of speculation about what this bike will be named. They had filed for patents on the Nightster and the 48X. Now, I want to know, which name do you like for this bike? I kind of like the 48X. I can't tell from the images if it's got a real big round tire. I don't think it does. So maybe it's going to be the Nightster. We'll see. Because the 48 kind of has a larger tire size, you know, kind of the fat tire look. So anyway, we'll see what's coming. And if they use the Nightster name, then that means there's probably a 48 version coming sometime in the future. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I'm on vacation, so I'm going to get back to enjoying my vacation for the next few days. We'll be back at making videos real soon. You guys, thank you. Stay safe and keep on riding.